Good morning. We have some sultry music for you today because I had an idea about in the 11th hour before I started streaming, because I am trying to develop, I guess, a sort of, I don't know, magical zeitgeist. We've been through a lot in the last few days, so we're gonna just do something fun. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this with my Bob the Build-Up pen, or if I'm going to fully ink this. I might fully ink this. So, I've been thinking that we need to appreciate some of our, I wouldn't say stranger artists anymore. I wouldn't say stranger artists, but some of our more unique artists these days. And I have been listening to quite a few artists lately. But particularly this man. Give me just a second to bring him up. Nope, I'm moving the screen. This guy, who sings an absolutely incredible cover of Benny and the Jets. He's essentially become, hi Gizmo, he's essentially become Elton John's like low-key protege, because I've noticed that every time Elton John has some sort of concert, Jacob Lusk is always involved. And, but one thing that he is particularly known for is, one, that he was one of American Idol's last Fox performers, and two, he eventually joined a British band called the Gabriels, and he sings the main song. He sings the opening song for Lazarus, the new pseudo anime on Adult Swim. Or is it an actual anime? I think it was actually produced for Adult Swim. But anime-like show. He sings that song, The Darkness Falls, I believe. And I don't know, I just think he's an incredible singer, and we're going to be doing more than a couple of singers, but today we are working on big canvases, we're looking at doing whole pieces, and we're probably going to be doing this for the rest of the week. I don't know if the music's too loud. Let me know. I'm using a different sound generator than I normally do. Normally I use the ambient generator Healing Voices or Cinematic East from mynoise.net. Today I am using something called the Hands of Time, which sounds a little loud. And I don't know if that's just the generator or if it's just me. It could just be me, because my headphones are up quite loud. So let's see. Let's get rid of this picture, because he's kind of in the way. Let's see. I think that'll be fine. The thing is, should we do this with Bob the Build-Up, or should I ink this? Actually, let me... Gabriel's... The band. There we go. Ooh. Oh, this is a great reference. Let me see if I can save the picture. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Oh, it's a PNG. Yes, I can. Let's see. Oh, it's huge. Give me just a second. Let me... Oh, that's such a large picture. Okay. Cool. That is fantastic. I don't agree with the outfit. something about the totally not kilt and the leopard print vest. Because, you know, mixing patterns is a dangerous proposition. But I think that's something we can work with. And I'm gonna have this be in portrait, so that'll be a bit of another challenge. So... let's see... Oh, whoops. That head is bent just a little too much. He's got a very round face. So let's not forget to give him a round face. Whoops. Actually, do we need to do this in portrait? I'm thinking maybe we don't need to do this in portrait. I think we need to make this cinematic. Give me just a second. And then let me do one more thing. Give me just a moment. Okay. So in that case, what we're gonna do... I'm just gonna draw... round face, neck, body, let's see. I can already tell he's gonna be too tall, so we're gonna need to... Let me go back to the first reference photo. Duplicate tab. Go back. Because one thing about Jacob Lusk is that he is always wearing tuxedos with a kimono or with a trench coat. Like, my dude looks like a mobster at all times. Like a very witchy mobster. And I think it's a goddamn travesty that he wasn't at the Met Gala, because he would have fit right in. Now, here's the question. What kind of kinetic do you think he might be? Because I'm actually going to, as much as I love that photo, I think I'm also going to incorporate the pose from his Benny and the Jets video. So he is standing on this leg, but this leg is pointed out. Let me make sure this is straight. Give me just a sec. Alright, let me show you exactly what picture I'm trying to draw here. And it's going to be another gigantic picture because it's actually a YouTube thumbnail. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, it's an appropriate size. This. Ouch. Okay. My tablet stand and my sweater are not getting along, so I'm just gonna have to be a little bit cold. And then I'm gonna take the leg here, and we're gonna straighten it out just a little. Okay. Justice, so let's firm up this body that we have here. Make him look a little sturdy, not like he's fallen over. If you've seen any of my art, you would actually know that I've drawn this pose before, but it wasn't very good. I didn't quite know what I was doing, but I think I know a little more, and I'm able to get this down a bit better. I should probably... I want him to be reaching, not exactly looking at an audience around this time, so we're gonna make his neck a bit longer. Then a bit thicker. Yeah, alright, that'll do. That will do. That actually looks... Am I satisfied with that? Is that something I'm actually satisfied with? That arm's a little long. Shorten it a little. And his body is going to be turned a little this way, so let's have this like that. I'll do some shortening here because his arm is actually kind of back there. And actually, I think if we're gonna have a cape, right? Say we're gonna have a cape. I think I would like to have him holding the cape. Hang on. I think I would like to have him holding the cape. coming up a little because he's, like, flipping it. And I think we're gonna have stars inside this cape. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a galaxy inside this cape. That might be a little ambitious, a little rich for my blood, but I think it'll be fun. I still might move him over a little bit. Alright, hang on. I have to look at a reference. Alright. What am I doing? Okay, we have slight hot dog fingers. But it will be okay. Alright. Is TK gonna conquer hands today? We just don't know. We'll learn eventually, I guess. Nope, that still looks like a really weird hot dog. Okay, that hand looks so weird. Mostly because I don't understand where the knuckles are coming from. And that's entirely user error. See, the problem with my hands is I don't make the palms big enough. That hand is very large. And very terribly shaped, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right. let's see. Now, do I want this to be a jacket, or do we want this to be a cape? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Yeah, we'll just do the one. In this case, less is more. Alright. I need to get better at drawing feet. Go back to my reference photo. Just the sketch. I need not be so precious about it, but still. Okay. Let's go about this as delicately as possible. This is gonna take a while. Let me get a better look at his face to see if his eyes are very round. They're actually not. Alright. Let's get a good look at this man's eyebrows. Okay, he has a pretty distinct Cupid's bow. So... Not bad! Make sure that's not too off-center. A little bit off-center. Let's see... Nope. I'm still not super satisfied with his eyes, to be entirely honest. I just want to try one thing. Nope, I don't like... Let's try this first. Maybe it helps if I do this. That actually really does help a lot. Alright. Now let's look at some of these suits here. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with this being a jacket. A very long one. Actually, I want to see something. I want to see his most recent performance. Okay. Are all his shirts tucked in? No, actually, more often than not. So let's just worry about where the pants will go. And then... Oh, shit. I just realized something. Whoop. I just realized his pants are actually tapered. know I've been quiet, but this is actually a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. But that's a good thing. I'm always here for a challenge. We're gonna end up giving him a lot of clothes. Because he wears a lot of clothes on stage. Shouldn't do it from so far away. I don't want this to look that sketchy. Let's go back to that reference photo. Wrong pen. He doesn't exactly wear ascots, but I think we can take a little bit of artistic license here. Oh, whoops. My bad. You know what? We'll just hit undo until I can't hit undo anymore. Here we go. Alright. First things first is we change the shape of this. Because I think a straight up cravat is going to be a lot more charming. So let's do this instead. Hey, Firefly. Sorry if I'm very quiet. I am actually in deep concentration. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Okay. Because what I want to do is give him some kind of fancy ascot. So, say I do this, have it tied here, have some sort of fancy cincher here, and then I think I actually just solved my own problem. I was so anxious about it just a second ago, but I think we are solid. Like, it doesn't need to be too many flaps. I just want him to wear something, flamboyant. Because what happened was, when I tried to make this guy into, like, a sort of starry, witch character, the only thing I saw were, like, hats decorated with stars and the galaxy pattern, and I don't know. Doesn't suit this guy. Like, I know exactly what I want him to wear. Well, sort of. I know I want him to wear a fancy suit. And we'll have this be a fancy cincher here. It'll be some sort of jewel. It'll be tightened here. I'm thinking really hard. Because here's the thing, he wears a lot of vests. But he wears even more suit jackets. He wears a lot of tapered pants, and I think we have the tapered pants that are... I think the tapered pants are fine. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the cravat. That sucks. I was really proud of myself for coming up with it. But now that I look back at the reference picture, it really doesn't vibe with him. Okay, let me go back to the tuxedo. I really wish I could get a better look at it because I can't see nothing. Let's see. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a brief break. I have to pee, so give me just a second. I'm gonna turn up the music. Alright, sorry about that. I had to chew. I came back with some snacks. Because I was very hungry. So, let's see. In some of his pictures, especially his most recent ones, he does have a cummerbund. But in some of them, he really doesn't. He does favor long suit jackets, so I think we're going to go with that. I'm going to draw the suit jacket on a different layer. Well, the tuxedo jacket. He wears a lot of tuxedos. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna have a bit of a snack, and I'm gonna mute my mic for a bit. You guys can ask me questions if you like, and I will unmute, or I will tell you in chat, but for right now, your girl needs a snack, because I woke up super early this morning. Alright, sorry about that. I had this stuff in my face. Need to get some protein. I've gotten this far, and my brain is going start over. I can't believe this. I'm already an hour into the stream, and my brain is going, you should start over. Damn it. I'm gonna save this. And we'll come back to it if I come to my senses. But I'm not entirely happy with this, I'll be honest with you. It's taken me a long time, I don't like the position of the feet, and I don't like his face. So let's try something else that won't drive me insane. And we're gonna try a close-up, and I'm gonna stick with Bob the Build-Up here. Or I might not, we'll see. We'll see how it feels after I finish drawing it. Project is actually much harder than I thought it was going to be. Still fun, but hard. He likes to look to the left a lot when he sings, or to the right. Yeah, that would be my left. He likes to look to the left a lot, and I'm pretty sure it's because he's left-handed. So his head would still be in the same position. Mr. Lusk, work with me here, bud. I realize I'm not talking all that much. I want to at least get a good, firm sketch down, but I think what screwed me over is, trying to ink it. Because I'll be satisfied. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I haven't necessarily been satisfied with the way I've been inking things lately. That's why all my line art looks like sketch. Because I'm honestly kind of falling out of love with the firm ink style. As much as I love my big, wide eyes, it's not doing it for me anymore. So I'm kind of wondering if there is something else that I should be experimenting with. And so that's why I'm experimenting with, like, these singers and such. But I guess as far as, like, what I'm aiming for, I'm still a bit lost on. I'd said all that while peeling an apple, and now I can't find my teeth. Where have my teeth gone? For those of you who don't know, I wear a partial because I'm missing a fair few of my back teeth. Don't get like me, kids. Don't grind your teeth. Especially if you haven't had your wisdom teeth taken out. Don't do that either. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm just being a bit wishy-washy, honestly. How are you, Gizmo? Are you feeling better? No, but I did go to the doctor and they gave me medicine that's helping a lot. Well, that's good. I just hope you get well soon. Stay hydrated and all that, because I was sick a couple of weeks ago and that shit sucked. I was sick while we were staying at my in-laws' house. Because our power had gone out for a while. And that was not fun. They were super nice about it, but I still felt bad. Especially if I threw up all over their nice comforter. It has not missed my notice that this is very similar to the pose that I gave Zero yesterday. Ignore that, is my response to that. I might have to change the music very soon. Because the flugelhorn is doing, like, the same 5 notes, and it's annoying me a little. I'm just sketching for now. Okay. Let's see if this works. I'm not sure if it will. Because let me tell you, your girl is, hesitant. I'm gonna go with the sketchy style again, because it feels good. And I'm not gonna make his eyes as, like, wide this time. We're going for a purveyor of cosmic mischief here. A lot of his songs are, like, dark and sultry. So I'm gonna try and portray that here. You know, his nose actually isn't that big. His nose is actually quite short. here we go. This, I will tell you, this feels a lot better. Now, here's the question. What kind of expression are we looking for? Okay. So he has sideburns. But a flat hairline. His mouth is much larger than that. Alright. I think that's good as a face so far. Let me try something. I don't know if I want his eyes to be that closed. I don't want him to look snooty. I just want him to look like he knows why he's there. Let me stretch my back real quick. I was concentrating so hard it was causing me to shrimp massively. And I'm trying not to shrimp too hard. Because I'm over 30 and my back's a delicate creature. I'm a delicate creature. I'm a goddamn pixie. Alright, let's see. Okay. If we're going to stylize his face, Jacob Lusk actually has quite a larger upper lip. So let's draw that first of all. He does in fact have some luscious lips. Alright, he has a pretty pronounced Cupid's bow. And he has... his eyes low-key remind me of an anime character, I won't lie. Because his eyes are actually quite angular. They're not as round and soft as I made them in my previous picture. And he actually has quite the lidded gaze. And his eyebrows are thick, which means I made his hairline too low. Because he doesn't have a very large forehead, but he does still, in fact, have a forehead. His eyebrows aren't that arched. And his eyebrows aren't dyed like the rest of his hair. So I'll just go ahead and color those in. I'll have him looking like he knows a secret. Okay, that's okay, except I need to move the mouth over quite a bit. Ah! That was a mistake. Let's try... Let's try something that looks a little more like a smirk. Because remember, this man knows a secret. We don't know what kind of secret, but he knows it. And you should know it, and he knows you don't know it. Nah, that looks weird. Yeah, I'm far more satisfied than what I had in the first place. I'm not sure how I should do the hairline then. Because he's not bald, but his hairline isn't that short. Well, it would be foreshortened. Because he's looking up. So. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But right now, he's looking good. He knows the tea. Yes. Yes, indeed, he does. All right. No, I think we're gonna keep it more casual. I don't think he's gonna wear the cummerbund. we can get rid of that. But we are going to keep the crotch pretty low on his pants. A lot of his suits have the inseam cut rather low, so we're going to keep that. A lot of his pants are tapered, so we don't want them too loose. Now for the hard part. Doing an outfit that I'm actually happy with. Let's see. I'm gonna cheat just a little bit. Because almost all of this man's performing attire is formal. I don't think he's ever performed in a t-shirt or jeans. I don't think he's ever performed in a very, well, I wouldn't say not a very avant-garde outfit. One of those pictures that we saw, the outfit was definitely avant-garde, but it wasn't casual in any way. let's see. I know a lot of this time I've been real silent. Because this is requiring much more concentration than I anticipated. Alright, so this time we actually do get the ties to the cravat. But in this picture, he actually has a great big bow, so we're gonna draw that bow. Let's see. There we go. Shoulder cape. Shoulder cape is a go. Shoulder cape is a go. Alright. You know, now that I think about it, this really isn't that far away from what he is actually wearing in this picture. It really, really isn't. Okay. Okay. Now I need to make him slightly bigger than I did in the sketch, because I don't think I did him justice. I think he looks a little too skinny. So let's keep the cape and draw his new body on another layer. Because if he's supposed to be like this, Probably take his leg from the other layer. Or at least just this part. And move it here. And I can take that and put it there. And then if we take the line again, we can move the crotch of his pants here. Where does he normally button his jackets? He buttons his jacket just one button here. Alright, I see now. Oh, gracious. Alright. That's a good bit done. And it's almost 2 o'clock. And my eyes are starting to cross just a little bit. Oh, thank you, Gizmo. I didn't realize you'd said bless you. I think we'll come back to this tomorrow. I feel like I'm on the right track. We might come back to this. I might make another one. I don't quite know. I should have come into this with a bit more of a firm idea about what I was going to do. But for right now, I am happy with this. This might change because I'm already seeing some mistakes. So we'll see. We shall see. But, I will be back tomorrow, and we will be doing the exact same thing. So, so I think what I'll be doing from now on, I think we will be streaming from now on. I attempted to upload one of my reactions, of Arcane, about 3 weeks ago at this point. And it was completely blocked. And I tried on numerous occasions to doctor the footage to see if I could unblock it, and it didn't really vibe. Not to say it didn't really vibe, it still got blocked. And then, when I doctored it, the footage was almost unintelligible. Like, you couldn't see it at all. So, and then I realized that Wisdom K, the guy who does all the high fashion shit, I realized that Wisdom K got copyright struck for having a few seconds of the French song from Arcane in the video. And it got taken off of TikTok, and it got taken off of YouTube. And I was so upset. So I think what we're going to be doing is streaming from now on. I really like streaming. I really like drawing for you guys, even though I feel like I'm not super good at it all the time. I still want to create stuff on YouTube, and I'm still having a lot of fun, but the problem is that YouTube doesn't like telling you that I've posted stuff, and it doesn't like the stuff that I've posted. So we might make a slow and steady move to Twitch. I don't know what I'm planning right now, but there will be a plan, and it will be executed within the next month. So I will let you guys know. I will keep you guys abreast, and if I have to chokeslam Google to get it to do what I want it to do, then I will. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Stay weird, lovely, and happy eating. That did not go